Okay guys, so we are on our way. I surprised Josh this morning and I scheduled an ultrasound. So this isn't with our doctor. This is just a place in our area that we can go and get an ultrasound to see the baby, to see how it's growing, to get the heartbeat. How excited are you?
I am over the moon, over the moon. Happy and young, they're full of fun. The Herberts are here for everyone.
So I had to drink so much water because they say the more water you have, the easier it is to see the baby. So my bladder's about to explode, but I'm so excited to get there. It's still too early to see the gender, but this is where I'm gonna go to find out the gender in hopefully 2 weeks. That will be fun and exciting. I wanted to go check the place out. It has great reviews and I've already researched everything, so it looks really awesome. I can't wait to see the baby. What if they can see the gender today?
I guess we're gonna find out then.
No, we can't. No, I think we're still too early. I just turned 13 weeks, so we'll see how it goes. We'll show you guys all the ultrasounds, the videos throughout the whole appointment, and then we're gonna talk about our 6-week scare after this amazing time. Everything is good now, all is on track, but we did have a little scare, an emergency at 6 weeks. We mentioned that in the video, and I keep getting DMs asking what happened. Can you please tell us? So after this part, stay tuned and we will tell you guys what happened. All right guys, we are here for our appointment. We are waiting with the new COVID restrictions. We text them when they are ready for us to come in and they'll text us back. Oh, I just got the text, we can go in. Let's go. Oh my God. Can you see me smiling through my mask?
So there's one right here. Yeah.
Alrighty guys, so we just got home from the ultrasound appointment and we got so many pictures. Oh wait, sorry, baby's upside down. We got so many pictures. How excited were you?
Very excited. It was so incredible to see it grow.
Oh my God.
From the first, what was that, 3 weeks ago? We had the...
Yeah, so we did one at 9 weeks where it was like so tiny,
Yeah,
we could see a head.
Yeah, but you couldn't really make out anything. But now we got legs. It was like stretching out.
Yes,
looking,
we saw hands, and guys, we caught the baby eating.
Oh yeah,
it was like this.
Yeah, we'll throw that clip in now.
Oh my God.
Thirsty.
What? Yep. That is insane. It's so crazy.
That is insane.
Because they drink it and then it goes to the stomach.
Yeah.
Which is right there.
Okay.
It fills the stomach and then it'll fill the bladder, which is down here, but it's not full.
What did you have, Chick-fil-A this morning, Abby?
No, I had Cheerios.
But super cool. It must have been hungry.
It was just like, meh, meh. My mom swears, we sent it to my mom and she's like, it's singing Let It Go. It's singing Frozen. I'm like, I don't think it's singing in there, but.
That baby's just hungry like me.
So we got so many pictures. Thank you so much.
Or thirsty. I guess it gets the food through the
I don't really know what it's eating.
umbilical cord, right?
I don't-
It drinks.
It's drinking, yeah, so the woman explained that it was drinking the fluid in the sac, I think. We're inexperienced parents right now, we're still learning. I got like this big book from his mom of like every single day of the pregnancy, so I think we should start reading that.
Note to anybody who noticed, thank you, but yes, I did get a haircut, no hat in this video, but never, ever, 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 ever,
Let your wife cut your hair?
Let your wife cut your hair or cut your hair yourself. Oops. It's just a bad decision. I know we're in quarantine, we're in lockdown. Just go to a professional barber.
Wear a mask, be safe.
Wear a mask, but look at this. We hacked into the side. I'm not even sure what's here, and
I still won't let him look at the back of his head.
Yeah.
Because I did the back and I just don't want him to see. It's okay.
I'm glad I can't see the back, but.
But the only important thing is the gender reveal, fingers crossed, will be in 2 weeks, the day after Thanksgiving. We're gonna hold an immediate family.
Little turkey baby.
Little turkey baby.
Little turkey baby.
Party, COVID safe, everyone. It's just immediate family. And hopefully Josh's hair will be grown out by then and he can get it professionally
We're gonna
cut.
get it professionally cut.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the beginning, we wanted to show you guys that the baby is healthy. We are super excited. I cannot believe I'm already in my 13th week. But if you watched our first video where we find out we're pregnant, I do that every time, I'm so excited. Where we find out we're pregnant, I mentioned we did have a scare at 6 weeks. What happened to me is very, 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 very common, but it's not talked about all the time. So at 6 weeks, this time I currently thought my due date was May 18th and I thought I was 7 weeks along, and we decided to go on a walk. It was one of the like nice evenings left of summer, and Josh was like, let's go get some exercise, and I'm like, okay.
Like always.
Like always. So we went on a walk. Everything was fine. We did a small loop because you know me, I complain on the whole walks. And I remember complaining that I was hot. Like
well, it was hot out.
It was hot out, but I just kept saying, I'm hot. I'm really hot. I'm just overheated. We need to wrap this up.
And I was like, well, it's a long walk back to the car, but...
I almost at one point was like, I'll stay here. You come pick me up. Everything was fine. Didn't feel anything. Felt no different than what I was feeling. And it's so funny because I remember walking, looking down, being like, look at my bump. Look at my bump. And I was like 6 weeks. There was no bump. But I felt great. Everything was fine. And we might have ordered Chick-fil-A or Chipotle. I don't really remember. We came home, scrolling through Instagram, watching TV, and then I finally used the restroom. When I went to the bathroom, I had darker underwear on, but I noticed that there was some dark color on my underwear, and I was like, oh, what is this? That doesn't seem right. And then when I wiped, there's blood. Did I scream down for you, or did
you just said, can you come here?
I think I texted you, because you were downstairs still. Like, it was like, no thought in mind, came upstairs. I think I was getting ready for bed. Yeah, because it was in the evening. Noticed the blood, instantly called Josh up here, like, look.
And you said you were having a little bit of pain, too.
Oh, wait. So that's a good thing. I totally forgot. So 2 weeks, like the week before I noticed the bleeding, throughout the entire night, remember I'd wake up screaming and like throbbing pain of cramping, and I actually had to go use the restroom in the middle of the night from cramping. It hit me at like 2 a.m. So I did have some cramping, but not during the bleeding. So instantly call my mom, because Josh is like, when you see blood when you're pregnant, you instantly think the worst, which we all do. I didn't know bleeding was normal. I didn't know bleeding was a thing. So I instantly called my mom, and she said, call your doctor. Luckily, they have a 24-hour service team. My doctor is a family member of ours. She wasn't on call, so I called the doctor. They put me on call with the on-call doctor. I'm saying on-call a lot. With the on-call doctor, who was like, okay, how is the bleeding? And I was like, it only happened once when I used the restroom. She's
it started to like subside.
Yeah, so it's like I peed and there was blood in the toilet. TMI, looked like a period. Showed Josh, he said the same thing, like it was just a period. Every time I sat there and wiped as much as I could, and it kept getting lighter and lighter till it turned to nothing. And she's like, okay, put a pad on. If you are filling up this pad every hour, go to the emergency room. If not, call the office in the morning and we will set up an ultrasound, and we will set up blood work. Everything was fine. I put a pad on. I was like, okay, good, but maybe it's just a little bit of blood. Then I think maybe 20 minutes later went by. I had to pee again, and I was traumatized to pee again. And when I peed, I actually clotted. It wasn't a big one, but it was a clot. Screamed for Josh, told him to come up. Called my mom again, called his mom, called everyone, and they were just same thing. Like, it's okay, stay calm, stay relaxed. But what sucked for me, I was scheduled to work the next day. I was supposed to work at Abbie. I had a photo shoot. We didn't tell anyone I was pregnant yet. So I was worrying like, oh my God, I cannot work tomorrow. Like,
well, I said that's the last thing.
That's the last thing that I had to worry about. And the doctor was like, make sure your schedule is available, fully open tomorrow for the blood work, the ultrasound. Everyone at Abbie is amazing. My agents are amazing. And they're like, your baby comes first, your health comes first, we'll take care of it. That was taken care of, but still I was having that light bleeding, but it was only the 2 times that it was like bleeding. Every other time it was like wiping, and it was like brown. And then I took a shower, still was fine, because I was just like terrified and timid to do everything. You stayed very calm, but I could tell you were like nervous. And then what do you start doing? You instantly go to Google. I don't know about you. We didn't really talk about it.
We just wanted to get you in.
Yeah, just to get in.
To make sure.
And I had no bleeding throughout the night. Didn't sleep much because I was constantly just like checking.
And that next morning we went in.
Yes, the next morning I immediately called my doctor, and they got me in for blood work and an ultrasound. So my blood work was the first thing I did, and it actually came back that I was RH positive and you are RH negative, right? Or is it the opposite?
I have no idea. Like blood type?
Yeah, you're negative.
I'm positive.
Or you're positive. I'm negative.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm positive.
Mom brain, I don't know. Let's just say we're the opposite. And they were like, okay, that can be why it caused some bleeding. From what I've looked up and what I'm understanding, since Josh is positive and I'm negative, the baby could be positive. If we were both the same, we would be fine. But since we are opposites, I had to get a shot. I think it's called Rogam. Not really sure what it does. I'm not a doctor. They just recommended it and I said, please give it to me. I think my mom had it. My sisters did it. It's very common. But they gave it to me early because I was bleeding and spotting. It wasn't even like 2 hours after the blood work we got in for the ultrasound. And that was like the scary part.
We're actually seeing, you know, the baby.
The embryo. I mean, at the time it was so small.
I think
the
they said the size of
grain of rice.
A grain of rice.
A grain of rice.
Which is crazy because then they threw it up on like the TV. That was like Abbie and my first time seeing this,
it.
like life form, right? And you could see the little heartbeat. It was just like crazy.
But at first we didn't know. So that was the scary part. It was like, okay, we were sitting there like being prepared. There might not be a heartbeat. There might be a heartbeat. We just didn't know. We found out very early. I found out as early as possible you could find out you're pregnant, told Josh, so we knew early. And that whole time it's exciting. And then now it was like, okay, this is real. There's a human body being formed and a human, and it's a life being formed inside of us, and it's a real thing. And that's when it like really hit us, like what's being pregnant means. Because at first you're like, oh, I'm pregnant. And then you're like, oh, there's a heartbeat. Oh, it's growing. It needs to be alive.
I think I was like shaking.
Oh no, you were so nervous. I was nervous too.
It was just crazy like seeing.
It was an out of body experience because like I didn't cry when I started bleeding, but like calling my mom, calling my agent and telling them what was happening, I choked up. But I didn't cry because I was like, I wanted to stay as positive as possible because they say stress like can cause different things with the baby.
I think there was a wave of relief.
Oh, 1000%. So the woman doing the ultrasound, it was like in this dark room. I had to get undressed. They did the internal ultrasound, which is terrifying. Josh is sitting there and on the screen, she was like, okay, here's the embryo. We're like, okay, there's something in there. She didn't really say much. I know they're not supposed to, just to stay as like neutral as possible. She was measuring the heartbeat, but on the screen it was just a flat line. And I think you asked, like, is that the heartbeat?
Yeah,
like,
but it was just so small. She was like having trouble detecting it. But she was able to get a heart rate.
And it was what, 114?
116.
Or 116. And as soon as she said there's a heartbeat, it was just, I think we both were just like, like, okay.
Yeah, huge sigh of relief. I think we went to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, we did. I needed Chick-fil-A immediately after.
She was crazy.
Like I said, I never knew bleeding was a thing. Not that every time you bleed, it's never a good thing, but like when she went in, she did see that there was like some still blood outside of the sac. Like there was nothing wrong.
Everything else.
Everything looked fine. There was a little yolk, there was the sac, there was the embryo.
Yolk?
Yolk? Is that what it's called? I think. I'm still learning my baby terms. I think it was a yolk, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
Maybe I'm just talking about eggs. I don't know. Like I said, that was our little scare emergency. We are very grateful, very, very lucky. Everything turned out okay. We had the 9-week ultrasound. Baby looked great. We just had the 12-week, 13-week ultrasound. Everything looked amazing. And we just want to be as open and honest with you guys with this journey. And I'm glad we got to share our story. And if you went through anything similar, please message me, DM me, comment on this video, whatever you need to do. And I want to try and help and give it as much advice and what I can to help you guys. And Josh will just be the emotional support as well.
I'm just here for the
He's
support.
Just here and supportive.
On the rock. No, but we want to thank everyone for the support. Abbie and I are so excited. And our little Nathan.
Our little Nathan.
Is more than excited. Let's go into a little bit of detail how Nate's been dealing with this baby ordeal.
All right, so here's our little boy Nathan. He is our firstborn, our first child. He's going to be 3 soon.
Oh, yeah.
But literally, the day after I told Josh I was pregnant, Nate instantly knew and started sleeping with us, but like needing to touch me all night long. And he's had his own bed for 2 years. He's never slept in our bed, ever. I used to try and ask, like force him to sleep in our bed and he would never do it.
He'd hop right off.
Till I told him I was pregnant. He instantly knows.
It's weird, like he is.
Look how he's sitting. I wish you guys could see, he's on his butt. He's literally sitting with his 2 feet out on his butt.
No, but it's just crazy. He refuses to sleep anywhere else, but like right up against either one of us.
Yeah. Let's show you guys some pictures because it's been unreal how much he is attached to us. Okay, so we
Josh.
lowered the camera for you to see him because he's not cooperating. He did not want to stand up for you guys. He is so excited for baby Herbert. What do you think it is, buddy? You think it's a boy or a girl? Is it your sister or is it your brother? He don't care. He just wants a baby. He's so good with kids. We have so many nieces and nephews. And it's so funny because at first they come over and they're like, oh, Nate. They like run from him. And that by the end of the night, Nate's running from them because they're like trying to ride him or pull on his tail and play with him.
And if you guys don't already, you can follow us all on Instagram. I am at Josh.Herbert.
I am at Abbie.Herbert_.
And this is at Nate Herbert, and that is N, the number 8, and then Herbert.
Thank you. He loves ears, guys. It's really weird. Oh, you showing off for the camera.
But he's such a light in our life, and I think I think he's excited for the family to grow. So we want to thank you guys for watching.
Oh, there he goes. He's like, I'm out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Look, this is how he gets off the bed. He's slowly.
Look at him.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous.
I can't. But thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, this little story time. In next week's video, do you want to tell them what we're doing?
No, Abbie, why don't you tell
No,
them?
because you don't even know what we're doing. We're going to be testing out the old wives' tales of if it's a boy or if it's a girl. Wives or wives?
Wives' tales.
Old wives' tales. But we're going to be testing out
Old wives' tales.
Oh my God, I have dog hair all over me. We're gonna be testing out the theories to see if it's a boy or it's a girl. And we know they're not real, it's all just for fun, but we're gonna test out every single one to see if it's baby Herbert, it's a girl, or if it's a boy. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you push the subscribe button, wait, did I do that backwards? Click the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, like this video, give it a thumbs up, whatever you can do to help us out.
We will be doing another giveaway at 750,000 subscribers. At 500, we gave away the Apple Watch. So at 750,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a awesome product, a big product for all you guys, for all the support. So
make sure you tell your friends, your family, whoever's watching who would enjoy watching us to subscribe, and you guys can enter our giveaway at 750,000 subscribers.
I think it's time for lunch.
I think it is time. Baby Herbert is hungry. Can we go get McDonald's?
No.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a participant in this video, Nate.